Okay, so the July 2019 numbers are in. Lower mortgage rates, continuing price increases, slower inventory growth, and the challenge of finding affordable price points in many markets, including Murrieta, made for a busy July. I'm going to give you the numbers, break it all down for you, and we are starting right now. Hi, I'm Jessica Genung with Realty One Group Southwest. I am a 10-year resident and realtor here in Murrieta, California. I am starting a video series once a month where I'm going to be giving you an overview of the real estate market, telling you what's going on with the numbers here in Murrieta. If you haven't yet, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss these updates, as well as other interesting videos that I post to help you get to know the area. It's important to understand that there are two different market segments to consider: the high-end market versus the middle to low-end market. Inventory being tighter in the low to middle-end market, it's looking more like a seller's market. With stronger inventory in the higher-end market, it's more of a buyer's market. In July, prices gained at a slower rate in Murrieta, revealing evidence of the start of a much-needed pricing correction. Real estate experts remain optimistic about the last half of 2019 with lower mortgage rates. We're seeing more millennials enter the market, and we're hopeful for an increase in new construction, which will improve overall home sales. Okay, so now we're going to dive into the numbers. We are going to start with average home sales price. Okay, so as you can see by my nifty chart here, the average sales price of a single family home in Murrieta, so we're talking detached single family homes, 1 year ago in July 2018 was $479,159. Compare that to this July in 2019, where the average sales price is $489,571. That is an increase in sales price of 2.2%, a modest increase. So next we're going to be talking about days on market. How many days since the home first hit the market did it take for them to go under contract and accept an offer? In July of 2018, last year, it took 36 days to go under contract. This year, July 2019, it took longer, 44 days. It was an increase of 22.2%. One reason that the average days on market has increased is due to the high-end properties. The inventory of high-end properties is higher than it was last year, and so it's skewing the overall number, and so the average is taking longer. So when I'm referring to the higher end market as it relates to Murrieta, I'm referring to neighborhoods such as La Cresta and Bear Creek, where the asking price, often for homes in those areas, can be upwards of $1 million. So generally, the higher end homes take longer to sell. There's more higher end homes on the market this year, so that's skewing the overall days on market higher. So next we're going to be talking about closed sales. Exactly how many houses sold in July of this year versus July of last year. So in July of 2018, last year, 173 single family homes sold here in Murrieta. This year in 2019, there was 233 closed sales. That is up by 34.7%, a huge increase in closed sales. So the last bit of data that we're going to be looking at is the number of listings on the market. Last year in July of 2018, there were 654 total houses on the market. This year, in July of 2019, there were only 562 total listings on the market. That is a decrease of 14.1%. So here's a quick recap. Average sales price is up just a tad from last year. Days on market is up quite a bit, taking a little longer to sell homes. Closed sales is also up quite dramatically. Number of listings is down. Inventory is lower than last year. I hope you learned a little bit from watching my video about what's happening with the real estate market here in Murrieta. If you have any questions, of course, please feel free to reach out to me. And as always, thanks for watching my channel, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll be doing another video next month giving you the breakdown of the numbers, so be on the lookout for that. Okay, bye.